Welcome to the very first video on this channel. Today we're diving into a childhood classic, Putt-Putt Saves the Zoo.
Look, I agreed to do this under one condition. You told me we were playing something presidential, and now I'm sitting here about to spend 30 minutes babysitting a sentient clown car with googly eyes. This is what it's come to, the decline of American media. Frankly, Sleepy Joe for this.
Oh man, I used to love this game. Putt-Putt was my little purple homie. The soundtrack still slaps too.
Ah, Mr. Baldini, iconic. This is where Putt-Putt's journey begins.
You know you're in a quality game when the gas station owner sounds like he makes a mean lasagna.
First of all, I don't trust this guy. He's got a shady accent, probably not even a licensed gas vendor. Second, why is a child car doing deliveries? Where are the labor laws? Is there no oversight, no regulation? He just says, go to the zoo, and that's it. Sounds like child endangerment. This entire economy is a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Hold up, just to clarify, this is not a gas station. The big ol' sign literally says, grocery store. Y'all really glanced at one Italian guy and assumed fuel? Come on now.
Wait, he's right. I could have sworn this was a gas station when I was a kid. He's got the pump and everything. I always thought Putt got his morning fill up before saving the zoo. Man, my childhood memories are running on fumes.
I stand by what I said. This man's running a shady operation, grocery store or not. Probably selling off-brand bananas in the back.
Man, I forgot how clicky this game was. Like every single bush, rock, cloud, you click it and boom, it dances or makes a weird noise. It's like an acid trip designed by a prep-school art class.
That was the magic, though. This game raised the 90s generation of kids who would actually stop and click everything. Putt-Putt, Pajama Sam, and Spy Fox walked so modern touchscreen games could run.
Wow! The Car Town Zoo! This looks great!
Wait. Hold up, click that bush.
We are the topiary creatures. We're very pleased to meet you.
This was my jam back in the day. I used to replay this bit so much my parents banned me from the computer. Said the bushes were giving them migraines.
Nah, this is heat. Little jazz harmony going on. Y'all hear that chord progression?
Wait a minute, this is incredible. Who produced this? This is Grammy material. Better than 90% of the garbage on the radio today. I hate how catchy it is. I want to hate it more, but I can't. I'm humming along. I am vibing. This is dangerous propaganda is what this is.
Look at us. Three grown men bobbing our heads to shrubbery singing in unison. This is what peak performance looks like.
It really brought us together. The real zoo was the friends we made along the way, and the funky bushes outside it.
I'm not gonna lie, this is the best musical performance I've seen since I hosted the Miss Universe pageant in 2006. These bushes have more talent than half the industry. Way better than anything Biden's Spotify Wrapped probably had on it.
Hey, my Wrapped had good stuff.
But still, this better lead to something big. I didn't come here to listen to what could easily be an elevator song for squirrels.
You don't have to dance, Trump. Just vibe with it. It's about peaceful energy. Relax a little. Sometimes you gotta pause the mission to appreciate leafy lads singing their hearts out. That's self-care.
Hello, Outback Al? It's me, Putt-Putt. I'm here to deliver some zoo chow. Hush, ziggity! Is this ever gonna be fun? Hi,
There he is. The man, the myth, the very underqualified legend, Outback Al.
He looks like he teaches surf lessons on the weekend and forgot he runs a zoo full time.
Let's listen to what he has to say since we finished the delivery.
Bridges, boats, the works. But the worst of it is that some of the baby animals are missing. Can't find them anywhere.
Hey! I can look for the missing baby animals while you take care of the stuff that needs fixing.
Jackaroo, you're on! Of course, we can't open the zoo until they're all rescued, so I'm counting on you, Putt-Putt. Here, this should help you out. It's a list of everyone who's missing.
This man is a walking relation. Look at him. He's got one clipboard and 6 missing baby animals. 6! That's an extinction level failure rate. And instead of calling the authorities or, I don't know, an actual zookeeper, he outsources this mess to a bug-eyed Tonka truck with no credentials. What next? Is the popcorn stand run by a blender?
Outback Al really said, we're down 6 kids. Here's a sticker and a pat on the back. Good luck.
All right, before we start saving baby animals, we're doing the most important thing first, snacks. Gotta fuel up. Let's grab that cotton candy. Ain't no rescue mission without a sugar rush.
All right, let's loot some food. Cotton candy, hot chocolate, and some cheese curls. Kids game logic, take whatever isn't nailed down. This kid car is prepping like he's sneaking snacks into a movie theater, not saving endangered animals.
Cotton candy, hot chocolate, weak. If I ran this zoo, we'd have a full espresso bar, pumpkin spice in the fall, year-round gourmet service. Not this lukewarm cocoa from a paper cup. I'll stick with something real, like these cheese curls. Look at that orange. That's power. That's energy. This is the snack of winners.
Cheese curls, huh? You realize that stuff sticks to your fingers like radioactive dust, right? You'll be glowing orange by the time we find the first baby animal. Honestly, this is the best prep we could have done. Now we're ready to find some baby animals and maybe commit mild property crime along the way. Oh hey, check that igloo. Let's poke around, if I remember right.
There's a rope inside.
There it is.
This
The
could
rope.
come in handy.
Look at us.
I
Didn't even
think
need to
I'll
solve a
borrow
puzzle. Just committed light trespassing and scored emergency gear.
Arctic
Feels
land
good.
is sure
All right,
cool.
Arctic land. Time to drive around in sub-zero temperatures with
Look at all
no
that
winter
snow up
tires.
there. It looks dangerous. We better be quiet, Pep, or we might cause an avalanche. That was a close one. Achoo! Phew! Oh my goodness! That avalanche almost got us.
I always
Now,
liked this part
how
as a
are we
kid.
gonna get through?
Something about the snow felt calm, peaceful,
I can't drive
until
through
Pep
the
decided to
snow.
weaponize allergies.
Yeah, let's talk about that. We try to stop this dog from sneezing, a noble effort. Somehow Putt sneezes instead and causes an avalanche. How? How does that happen? This car is unhinged, a public safety
This
threat.
looks
Bro
pretty
sneezed so
secure.
hard he terraformed the environment. That's gotta be a record.
Whee! That was fun. There's a toolbox in there. I'll bet Outback Al wouldn't mind a bit if I borrowed these. You never know when they might come in
Also,
handy.
why was that rope sitting in the middle of an igloo? You would think that would be in a safer location than a random igloo. Unbelievable. This zoo just leaves critical supplies out where anyone can just walk up and take it. You'd never see this if I was in charge. That rope would be in a secure vault behind a velvet rope guarded by a walrus, and now we just found a random toolbox in a log. Whoever thought it was a good idea to put Outback Al in charge of a zoo needs to get their head checked. It's the grand opening of the zoo and everything is in chaos.
Okay. Fruitcake. A fruit cake gives me a toothache. And I say this for the truth's sake.
Fruitcake. What kind of deranged musical number is this? Who thought monkeys singing about fruitcake was a good idea? This is why people don't take zoos seriously anymore. Let's just move on from this area already. That's Masai. She's
Are
way
you
too
Masai?
small to get into that
I
cave.
sure
Looks like
am,
she's
and
trying to
am
find
I ever
shelter,
in
but it's
trouble?
just not going to
I got
happen with
stuck
that
over
rock
here, and the
blocking the
drawbridge won't
drawbridge.
close.
What kind of zoo operation is this?
giant
A heavy
rock in the
rock
way,
just
and
chilling
it's
here,
too heavy
preventing
to
a
move
baby
by
giraffe from
myself.
crossing. We're talking about a
can't
basic
believe my
safety
dumb
feature here.
luck.
Why isn't this cave
Well,
big enough? They've
maybe
got
I
her
can
cornered. If I were
Oh,
in
if
charge,
you
the animals would
I'd
never
be
have
the
got stuck
happiest
and
little
rocks
giraffe
would
in
be
the
moved.
world.
You're really
I
mad
miss
about a
my
rock.
mom.
Come on, man, it's just a roadblock. We'll find a way around it. We always do.
Joe's right, we'll figure something out. There's got to be another way to help her out. For now, I'm thinking we might have to step back. That rock's not going anywhere until we find something to move it.
That's a huge snake. Nobody warned me about jungle pythons. I didn't sign up for this. If that thing starts hissing, I'm out.
Where is my baby?
Relax. Look at her, she's freaking out about something.
Where are you?
Hello, you must be Mrs. Boa. I'm Putt-Putt. and I'm looking for the baby animals.
Oh, little Putt-Putt, have you found my little Skeeter? I miss him so much, it makes me weep.
I haven't found him yet, but I'll keep my eyes open.
Thank you. You are a good little car with a good little heart, I can tell.
Thanks, Mrs. Boa.
She says her baby Skeeter is missing. That's rough, man. You can hear the panic in her voice. I'd be losing it too if I lost my kid.
Wow.
Another failure
wonder
under
how I can
Outback
get up
Owl's
that
watch.
river.
Where are the
I
keepers, the
sure
trackers?
can't swim.
Where's the accountability?
Yo, what's this? A raft. Looks like it leads down the river. Could be a shortcut, or maybe just the jungle's version of a water slide. But hold up, it's missing a log.
You've got to be
If
kidding
that
me.
raft doesn't
Another
hold up
broken
fast,
thing in this
it's sure
zoo.
not
What is
going to
going on
hold up
here?
me,
First it's a
unless
rope and an
I
egg
fix
glue,
it first.
then a toolbox and a log, and now a raft missing a chunk. This place is running on duct tape and prayers.
Let's just stay focused, find these kids, and maybe, just maybe, save this zoo before it implodes.
Honestly, I kind of wanted to ride that thing. Would have been fun. But yeah, missing log equals wet shoes and regret. We're not hopping on that. So we'll need to come back once we find something to fix this. But until then, we're not rafting anywhere.
You've got to be kidding me! Is that the log? The exact one we needed? Just sitting here at the front of the grasslands. You're telling me the critical piece to fix a raft was just lying at the entrance to an entirely different biome. It's irresponsible. If I were running this zoo, that log would have been color-coded, tagged, and stored in a secure equipment shed with a laminated sign on it.
Still, not going to complain.
Jumbo,
Is that an
baby
elephant?
Jumbo, where are you?
Excuse me, are you baby Jumbo's mother?
Yes, honey, I am. My heart is breaking because he's missing. Are you the fellow who's helping to find the baby animals?
I sure am.
Oh, wonderful. I have a feeling you're going to find my Jumbo.
Me too, Mama Mabasa. Wish
Don't
me
worry,
luck.
ma'am.
Good luck.
We're on the case.
Putt-Putt.
We've already got eyes out for Skeeter, Masai, and now your little Jambo. That's the mission. The sooner we find these kids,
Mommy,
the sooner we bring some peace back to the zoo.
you must
Whoa,
be
it's Sammy,
Phil.
Stuck behind the dam.
What
Poor
happened?
thing looks trapped.
First of all,
Great
please
time
back
playing
away from your
Splash.
microphone.
And
And
all
second,
of a
who
sudden,
designs a
the
dam with no
dam
backup
closed.
release? It's almost
Now
like they
I'm
want chaos
stuck.
here. Luckily, came prepared.
Maybe I can help. Oh, boy. I bet if we figure out a way to open the dam, you could swim home. Of course I could. I'm a super-duper swimmer extraordinaire.
You're thinking what I'm thinking. Toolbox time! A few turns of the wrench.
I
Open
need
that
to find
gate.
something
And
to
boom!
help me lower the
Water's
dam.
flowing, Sammy's free, and that's a win on the board.
That's right, we found that thing in a log of all places, and now we're using it to save the day again. You're welcome, Outback Al.
Great work, team. Let's keep up the momentum. This zoo's not going to fix itself.
Get ready, Sammy. You're going swimming. Yeah! I'm flipping and flapping. This is fun. Hurry home, Sammy Seal, and good luck.
All right, we helped out Sammy, got the water flowing.
There are
Now
five
let's
more
see
animals
what's
to
down the
rescue
other
before
path.
The zoo can open.
Can't shake the feeling there's still more to find out here.
Yeah, the grasslands are way too wide open to only have one route. And with how things have been going so far, I wouldn't be surprised if we stumbled on either another stranded animal or, I don't know, a random piece of zoo critical equipment just lying in the dirt.
Hey, fellas, look. That must be Masai's
Excuse me,
mom.
Mrs. Giraffe.
Let's tell her
If you're
about where
looking
we
for
found her
Masai,
child.
I've already found
She's probably
her.
been looking all over for her after all.
Wonderful. Where is my little girl?
She's on the other side of a drawbridge that's stuck open. But I think I can save her.
I do hope so. And tell her Mommy's waiting.
Finally, someone around here acting like a responsible adult. Calm, collected, not running around singing about fruitcakes or hiding toolboxes. I respect it. Frankly, she's shown more leadership
Kenya,
than anyone
where
else
are
in
you,
this
Kenya?
zoo.
Is
And
this
that must be the
Bikini
parents to
Lion
Kenya. Let's
Cutlet?
hear what they have to say.
Yes,
Maybe
we
they'll
can't
give us
find
a
her
hint to
anywhere.
where Kenya could possibly
Been
be.
missing since sunrise.
Leo and I are heartsick.
Maybe I can find her for you.
Oh, Putt-Putt, if you do, Leona and I would be beside ourselves with joy.
Yes, we miss our little cubby so.
As soon as I find her, I'll send her right home.
Oh, thank you.
Honestly, considering that we have 2 areas left to explore, she might not be too hard to find, all things considered.
Hey, hold up. You see that? It's baby Jambo. We found him.
Your mama's worried about you. Save me, save me! I'm under attack by a giant mouse. A giant
What's he
mouse?
doing? Is he hiding from... Is that a mouse?
He jumped out
Wait,
and scared me.
wait. You're
Can you
telling me
save
this
me,
massive baby elephant is being terrorized by a rodent?
I'll
A mouse.
try.
This zoo
You
is running on
mousy,
cartoon
mousy.
logic. I've
Go
had
on,
it.
shoot.
Well, he is just a baby. That Mosey probably looked
Oh,
huge from
well,
where he's
I guess
standing.
I'm
I mean,
just
can't
gonna
lie,
have
it
to
does
find
have
some
that
other ways
unhinged
to get
energy
that
going
mouse to
on.
move. Well, hurry as fast as lightning. Don't be afraid. I'll save you. Well, I hope you do it soon, Putt-Putt.
Good thing we brought the cheese squigglies. Never thought we'd be doing pest control with
Fetch,
snack
little
food,
mousey.
but here we are.
No,
mean,
this is
giant
ridiculous.
cereal.
We're just giving away top-tier snacks to rodents now. That was a full, unopened bag of perfectly puffed, artificially flavored cheese squigglies. I had plans for those. That was presidential snack food. Do you know how hard it is to get curls
Oh,
that
thanks,
cheesy
Putt-Putt.
and that squiggly?
You're
You
my
can't even find those at
hero.
Mar-a-Lago.
Oh,
I mean, the
gosh,
mouse
baby
is gone.
Jumbo.
Jambo's
It
safe.
was
It worked,
nothing.
man.
At what
Now you
cost,
better hurry
Joe?
home
At
to
what
your
cost?
mama.
That mouse
Mama.
didn't just take a snack. He
Mama.
robbed us, didn't
Mama.
pay. Didn't
Baby
say thank
Jumbo's
you.
coming
Just stuffed his
home.
face like a tiny orange burglar and waddled off into his tree like nothing happened. Absolutely disgraceful.
You planning on
There
filing
are
a formal
4 more
complaint?
animals that
Oh,
need
I'm
my
drafting
help.
a full statement. Zoo security, snack reimbursement, mouse containment, everything. When I'm done, this place is either going to be
This
shut
shovel
down or
might come
turned
in
into
handy.
a
I
5-star
think I'll
resort.
borrow.
I will not let cheese squigglies die in vain.
All right, now this is more like it.
Hot
A little
ziggity.
customization
I'll
station.
try a new paint job.
Look at all these colors,
That'll be
man. I'm
fun.
feeling blue. Thanks for picking up the shovel as well, Dunny. Just chilling out in the paint shack like it's an art supply. That'll help with that avalanche back in Arctic land.
Unbelievable. This is exactly what I've been saying. Tools just lying around like it's a garage sale. Why is there a shovel next to a paint bucket? What kind of cross department mess is this?
Looking real sharp now. All right, we've got our tool. We've got the drip. Time for a jump cut. And we're back with 1 log in hand and 0 clue how this raft hasn't floated off already. Anyway, let's fix this baby up and ride down that river like Lewis and Clark. Or, you know, Mario and Luigi.
Well, if we're lucky, this river will take us somewhere useful. Maybe closer to finding some baby
Sure
animals.
as heck is me.
Looks like we're pulling up on
Yo,
some.
what's
Big
up?
guy up ahead
Excuse me.
must be
Is this
Zanzibar's
where
dad.
Zanzibar lives?
We'll find him,
Yeah,
Mr.
it
Hippo.
is. But he ain't
You've got our
here.
word?
He got lost
We've
somehow.
already helped
Maybe I
baby
can
Jambo
find
and Sammy.
Zanzibar.
Let's keep
Oh,
moving.
if you could, I'd
And when we
really
do
owe you
find him,
big
someone at
time.
this zoo better be
I
ready to
missed a
explain
little.
how an entire baby
sure
hippo
do
just
what I
disappears.
can.
I want
That's a
answers.
ton
This is a
fight.
national embarrassment. It's absolutely outrageous. They can't keep track of the animals. They can't fix anything. And now they're misplacing hippos. Hippos are massive! How do you even lose a hippo?
Hold up. Do you guys see that?
Up there.
That little lion
Are you
is
kidding?
just
The lion
chilling
cub?
on the edge of a waterfall.
Can you help me out here? I'm stuck up on the rock. Can you jump? Not into the water.
Poor thing's scared
I
out of her
can't
mind. She
swim.
said she can't
Then
swim,
we're
man.
just
We
going
can't
to have
make
to
her
figure
jump.
out another way to help you.
We'll need to
Oh,
find
you
a
know,
safe way to get her down.
make me.
We've got the brains, we got the tools, mostly.
Enough is enough.
We'll figure it out.
All right, fellas, looks like we're going to have to hike around and get to the top of that waterfall. Kenya's not jumping down, so we'll meet her where she is.
Good call. Let's hope this trail leads right above her. If we're lucky, we can help her down nice and easy. No more zoo drama.
Can you help me
Lucky.
out?
I don't do
I
lucky.
hope
I do
so.
prepared, which is more than I can say for this zoo's management.
can't
Still,
quite
it's a
reach.
good thing we've got that rope.
Sorry.
The one from the
It looks
igloo,
like I'm going
which,
to need
by the
something
way,
else to
still
help
makes
you
no
up from
sense.
that rock.
Who leaves
Will I
critical
help you
rescue
back
equipment in a
there?
freezer?
Me too.
Disgraceful. No supervision, no barriers, no lifeguards.
Maybe
If
this
I
will
were
do
in
the
charge, there would have been a full-on lion cub rescue protocol in place. Harnesses, nets, emergency floaties. I would have had this solved in 5 minutes flat. This is what happens when you put a guy named Outback Al in charge. Total disaster.
Finally, something around here gets done right. Here we go, Kenya. Hang tight, we're coming for you. She made it. Kenya's safe, guys. She's heading back home. Nice work, team. One more baby safe and sound. Let's check out that cave entrance we passed. Might be a shortcut or something.
Tremendous. We saved a lion. A lion, folks. If there was an award for zoo heroics, I'd be giving myself 3 of them right now. But now that we're not in a rush to rescue anyone from a waterfall, it's worth checking out. Honestly, if I wasn't here, this whole zoo would be in ruin. They should rename it to Trump Animal Kingdom.
Trump Animal Kingdom? Yeah. I think I'll pass on going to that, but let's move on to that cave.
Sure is dark in there.
Would you look at that?
Massage.
And that boulder's
I
still
bet your
chilling,
mom.
Joe, there,
Boy, is she
blocking
ever worried
the
about
bridge.
you.
Let's give it a little push, then head back to the other side.
Wait, hold up. Did y'all just see that? Zion's out here playing Killing Floor 2.
During a zoo rescue mission. Seriously, we're out here saving lion cubs and seal pups, and this man's mowing down waves of mutants.
Unbelievable. Zion, if you're watching this later, put the ZDs down and help us find a baby hippo. This zoo is falling apart, and you're busy speedrunning Carnage in 2014's third favorite co-op shooter, but didn't even pick Left 4 Dead 2. That's like ordering off the kids' menu of zombie games.
Let's get back to it before Zion's next activity says he's playing Few to Fix, Dick, Dine, and Dash or something.
Joey, why do you know that name?
Wait, no, it's not what it sounds like. Man, I saw it in the new releases years ago. On the front page of Steam, I swear. I didn't play it. I didn't.
Stop. We're going back to the bridge. I need a reset. Someone hosed Joe down. You shouldn't know that. That's not something to be proud of. That's something you delete from your hard drive and pretend never happened.
All right, sheesh. No need to kink shame while we're zoo hopping.
We absolutely need to kink shame that, Joe, but that's besides the point. All right, drawbridge is good to go. Time to bring Masai on home. Let's lower this thing and let her through. Back to her mama. That's what I like to see. Warms the heart. Mission accomplished here. Let's head back to Arctic land. We've got a shovel now, and that avalanche's not going to clear itself. All right, fellas, 2 more babies to go. Let's head back to Arctic land. We've got a snow problem and a shovel with its name on it. Time to clear it up and see what's waiting on the other side. And we're through. Path's open. Let's see what Arctic land's been hiding from us this whole time.
Great!
Could be another
Now I
lost
can
animal.
keep on
Could be
driving.
another toolbox randomly stashed in a snowbank, or maybe, just maybe, we'll stumble across a zookeeper actually doing their job, or once instead of leaving ropes in igloos and critical equipment in paint sheds. But hey, I'm not holding my...
Hold that thought, Barack!
We got ourselves a chilly little guy over here, little Skeeter. Poor fella's shivering so bad, he looks like me trying to eat an ice cream cone in a snowstorm. Kid says he can't regulate his body temperature, can't move a muscle in this cold.
Unbelievable. Who thought it was a good idea to leave a snake, a literal cold-blooded animal, in the middle of the Arctic? You'd think someone at the zoo might have glanced at a biology textbook before assigning habitats. This zoo needs an audit.
Good thing we picked up that hot chocolate earlier. Still hot somehow. Don't ask questions, just go with it.
Drink up, Skeeter! Warms the soul and the scales. Look at him go, slithering back to Jungle Inn like a champ.
I'm going to slither
It's a good thing we had it.
my mama.
You can
Bye-bye.
see Skeeter's
Bye,
already
little
feeling
Skeeter.
better. He'll be on his way back to Jungle Land
still
and
need
his
to
mom in
rescue
no
the
time now.
last lost
If the zoo had more of us in charge, maybe there wouldn't be so many animals getting stuck in weird places. Just saying. Let's take a breather and see what else we can find around here.
Look at these little guys go. I'm telling you, they've got moves. I didn't know penguins could dance like this. They've got more rhythm than half the politicians I've worked with.
You know, I have to admit, these penguins are pretty impressive. They've got style, and that's more than I can say for some of the people I know. Maybe I could sign them to a deal. The penguin music industry is underdeveloped, and I'm ready to change that.
Let's just enjoy the moment, all right? These penguins are living their best lives, and for once, so are we. They've got their groove on, and we're just here to vibe with them.
I'll be honest, I'm thinking about booking these penguins for a live show. They could be huge. Trust me, they've got the market cornered.
let's not get ahead of ourselves here, Trump. For now, let's just appreciate the moment. These penguins earned this fun.
Hey, look over there. It's Sammy the Seal's home. Let's go say hi. Make sure she's doing okay after all that damn stuff earlier.
You know, Sammy's really turned things around for herself. No more dams blocking her path. She's got her own little spot here with her parents. And honestly, that's more than I can say for some of the zookeepers running this place. They could learn a thing or two about providing the animals with proper accommodations. Finally, an exhibit that's got its act together. Sammy's got the right idea. Slides and coziness just the way it should be. Look at this place. Luxury for a seal. Sammy's got more room than some of my competitors have in their penthouses. This is what I'm talking about. If I were running the zoo, we wouldn't have to be dealing with all these roadblocks. No, we'd have everything running smoothly. I could make this zoo great. We've helped a lot today of animals today, but we can't slow down now. There's still work to do.
Hold up. Is that Zanzibar stuck on an iceberg? Man, what's with the zoo and getting animals in the worst situations? I mean, really, who put this guy on an iceberg? But all right, fellas, focus up. We've got penguins over there. Let's see if they can help us. They seem like they know what they're doing.
Sure.
You're right, Joe. Penguins are basically the rescue squad of the Arctic at this point. Hey guys, can you help us out with Zanzibar?
Maybe if I move these icebergs around a little bit, I can make a path to the shore.
Oh, hey, look, we could probably direct that penguin to arrange the icebergs to form a bridge. I gotta hand it to that penguin. They've got their act together. You wouldn't catch anyone working this well under pressure at one of my events. They're moving these icebergs like pros. Maybe they need a new agent. I gotta admit, I'm impressed. Who knew the penguins were secretly architects?
Come on, Zanzibar. Don't be scared. Scared? I'm not scared. Here goes nothing. I'll make my pop proud. Whoa! Ah! Thanks a ton, Putt-Putt. Now I can go home to my pop. Don't mention it. Have a great
This is
day.
teamwork, fellas. Everyone pulling together. We've got Zanzibar on his way home now.
Well, that's it. The last of the babies have been saved. We've done what needed to be done.
Now let's head back to Outback Al and give him the good news. Rescued all the babies. The zoo's ready for the grand opening.
Terrific. Putt-Putt, you saved the zoo. I can't thank you enough. Follow me.
I'll tell you this much, if I'd been in charge of the zoo, we wouldn't have had a
Welcome,
single
mates, to the
hiccup.
grand opening of
But
the
hey,
Cartown
we did it anyway.
Zoo. Today,
It's finally
I've got
time for the
someone
grand
very
opening.
special with me.
Haha, it's
And
been a
we
long
never
road,
could
but
have opened
we
the
did it
place
together.
without him.
All the animals are safe, and this
Thanks
zoo's
to
finally
Putt-Putt's
ready to
courage and
show what it can
bravery,
do.
we're gonna
We did
give
it.
him
Every
this
single
Junior
baby animal
Zookeeper
safe and
Award.
sound, reunited with their families, didn't get eaten by anything,
Here
and we
you
didn't
go.
even break a
Job
sweat.
well
What a
done.
day, fellas. That's a win in my book.
Not just a win,
Thanks,
a
Outback Al.
huge win, the biggest,
I was
the
glad
most
to
successful
help.
animal rescue this zoo has ever seen.
Now,
Probably the most
Putt-Putt,
successful
how about
anywhere.
doing the
You hear
honors
that, Al?
and
You're
cutting the
welcome.
ribbon?
Honestly,
You bet.
I should be getting a plaque or something, or at least a hot dog. You know, I might have had my doubts, but I am the best at running things. I think I'd make a
Enjoy the
fantastic zoo
Putt-Putt.
owner.
It's going to
You
be
want a hot dog,
grand
Trump?
day.
We just saved an
Hot
entire
diggity.
zoo, and all you're thinking
It
about is
sure
lunch.
is, Outback
Sure,
Al.
Trump. Whatever you say.
Look, I've worked up an appetite, okay? It's hard being the best at everything. I've been thinking about those concession stands since Jungle Land.
He's not wrong. I could go for a corn dog, or maybe chocolate chip ice cream. Do they got those in this zoo?
You two really are something else. But hey, we pulled it off. We solved every puzzle, fixed every ridiculous oversight, and saved every animal left to freeze, starve, or get stuck on a waterfall because apparently no one else could be bothered to step in.
Don't forget the part where we also danced with penguins. Let's not gloss over that moment of greatness. That was presidential history.
You know, I gotta admit, I wasn't sure how this was all gonna turn out, but seeing Skeeter slither off with his cocoa belly, Zanzibar waddling home, and Kenya finally back on solid ground, kinda makes you feel something, don't it?
Yeah, Joe.
It does. We might have started this as just three guys helping Putt, but it turned into something more. We cared. We showed up. And we made sure none of those little ones were left behind.
Hey, what if we did another one of these? I heard Putt's got a time travel adventure. Imagine us in ancient Egypt or something.
Oh, great, you're gonna make me deal with mummies now. Let me guess, one of them's missing their wrappings, and we have to glue M back together with clay we found under a sarcophagus. As long as we don't end up in some prehistoric mess with dinosaur eggs and cavemen needing rope, I'm in.
Don't give the devs ideas. But honestly, I'd do it. This was ridiculous, chaotic, and way more fun than I expected.
Then it's settled. After this, we're taking the time machine, Putt in the president's next stop history.
You'll learn about the lions in advertising time.